Hello, right now I'm playing Minecraft Realm. It's a realm I made, and there's two other people playing on it. It's DI, Dr. Chicken Monkey, and Cotley Hot. They're the other members of Donut Inc. And we're probably going to have more people join later, but right now it's only us. And this is so far where you spawn. You spawn right here, and you're greeted with this tiny wood hut, and it says, "Welcome to the Donut Inc. Minecraft realm." It's not really that decorated, and the door and the wood don't really match. But right now that this wood is greatly built up already, and I wasn't recording any of it, I'm going to do a tour of the wood before I stop building stuff. Alright, so first of all, there's a ton of mobs surrounding the place. I need to grab a ton of torches and light this up so mobs don't spawn so close. But this is my house. It's not really that good because I don't really know how to build the very best. But it's pretty built up in layers, and then there's this, and I'll show you the house after I show you this. So this is the wool farm. I don't kill any of these sheep. You see that they're colored like this. I just feed them and dye them all different colors. Right now, I have every color but brown. It took me a while to get the black and the gray, but I finally got that. Now all I need is brown, so I'm looking for a jungle to find cocoa beans. And over here are my other farms besides my wool farm. Over here on this, they keep on trampling my plants. So I just harvested this, but this is my wheat farm. Because right now my main source of food is bread, and I'm hoping to transfer that over to pumpkin pie because of this. So this is whenever it changes day, this will like activate or something, and this will absorb, and it will push the piston, and it will destroy. Oh, there's a melon right now. It will activate sometime. I don't know when it activates, but it doesn't activate just when it's day and night. It activates every there, and it doesn't always get picked up, but sometimes it will pick up half of it or something. Each melon should have 4. Well, I've had a ton. I think that. How much did we miss? They usually travel in groups, so it might be 4, 5. Okay. But you could see that we have that down there. I've never done that before. So all that other melon down there, that was actually harvested. So usually it goes in, but sometimes it doesn't. And then those are my outside farms. I have one more farm. This is the little shack that I started with. I was at spawn, which was over there, and I was collecting cobblestone. Then I went over here to build my first house, and it was just a little cobblestone hut. It has a torch and a crafting table. The crafting table is when I walk into the house and I need to craft something, I don't have to go up this ladder. But up this ladder is the main living corners. Usually there would be beds here, but I didn't put beds because, I didn't put a bed because one time the monsters kept on spawning down there, and it was just close enough that I couldn't go to sleep. And I don't think that will happen anymore because they might have been on the roof, and that's why I couldn't do it. These are my furnace. This one is for smelting glass, mainly just glass. This one's for smelting wood into charcoal, so I got wood source. And this one is really for anything else. I'm probably going to use this one lots of times for stone. And then there's another crafting table, because there's crafting tables. And this is where my bed went, so the mobs won't come. This is a kind of it's kind of like a dome if you look at the top. It's not really. And this is where we store all the things. So for money, you'll see the different shops when I go back into the town. But for money, we use iron, and then these are my other. I bought this for 10 iron at a shop, and then I got emeralds from when I raided this village. And this is all the wool, but there's way more wool at the shop, except people keep on buying it, and I don't seem to have enough. Then I keep my shields in here. And then, yeah, I got my wood and wood planks, my wood craftings, everything I get from the nether and end, and common block. I have food, plants, mob droppings. I am kind of running out of food right now. And another crafting table. Alright, so I'll show you what that place is later. So this is just a little infinite water source in my house. This is another crafting table because each floor has to have a crafting table for it to be good. Actually, knowing that, I need to grab a craft. Oh yeah, recently I spent 2 Minecraft days and I just harvested all this wood. I had way more than I crafted sticks. I had way more than that. So anyway, the top is an infinite. This is the longest I. Alright, so at the top is an infinite water source, and through here is my egg farm. I don't really kill any of the animals I keep because I keep my sheep and I keep my chickens, but I usually just use them for what they give without. Like the sheep will give wool and the chickens will give eggs. So that's my egg farm, and to collect the eggs, the chicken monkey is the really minor person. He mines, and I don't really do that. I usually do lots of the farming and redstone. Even though I'm not that good at redstone, I'm quite bad at it. Definitely. When I try and watch tutorials, they're all for Java Edition, so they never work on Pocket Edition, because that's the version we're playing on. But I'm the best one here, and this is my egg droppings. So I use the eggs for the pumpkin pie. I got the pumpkin farm over there. That's a pumpkin and melon farm. I use that for the pumpkin pie, and then at spawn there's a sugarcane farm that we all share. And there's also a ladder to go. If you're just down here, you could go down here. Oh, great. There we go. Alright, so next, that's my base. Next, I'll show you spawn. Alright, to force it to do spawn, I'll show you this useless tree that was put up. It's just a normal grown tree, but it's safe by netherrack, which, if you know, netherrack's really easy to break, so the tree's not really safe. I don't even think they were trying to protect the tree. Whoever did this, they just, I don't know. This was the first, it's either a hut over there, somewhere over there, or this one, or this was the first, this was the biggest house, or used to be the biggest house. This was the first house that was a 2x2, and it was a dirt hut. Just wait, I want to protect this. This is a historical, I don't have any signs on me, so I can't say do not touch. There, now nobody could harm. Oh, I was meant to put this. If I put that on the egg floor, where I collect all my eggs, so then I'll have crafting tables on every floor, because you never know when you need a crafting table. So this is the first ever dirt hut. Over here, like I already showed you, this is the spawn, and this is the first ever shop. It wasn't the first ever shop opened, because it took me a long time to get this wall. Definitely that I was just starting, so I didn't have much sheep. I was the first ever person to start making a shop and have the idea of a shop. This is the little wool figure, and 1 piece of iron will pay for 8 wool, and sometimes you could get discounts. Like paid off for this white wool, and all the red wool's back. I guess I restocked that. But as you can see, I got all these except brown. That's why I'm really trying to find a jungle. This is the other shop, the only other shop. There's going to be another food shop, which is the melon and pumpkin shop. It's not actually going to be mine though. And this is the mineral shop. This is where I buy all my redstone and quartz. And I don't really use lapis yet. Gold. Guess I can make golden apples. Oh, I did this. I bought 1 diamond for 10 iron. And then coal. Oh, I might actually use this. Is the automatic sugarcane farm. I built that again. It was actually supposed to be, this is Chicken Monkey's house. It was supposed to be his, but he didn't know how to make it, so I made it and we decided to share it. And what is this? Is this his chicken farm? It's the chicken farm. Oh, I remember this. Alright. He had the first chicken farm, and he like went in to collect the eggs, and I was giving him a tour of my house, and he saw how I made my chicken farm, so he made his own. But he uses 4 hoppers, and I only use 2. So, what's the way to get the eggs too? There has to be an underground spot, right? There. And see, he has to use 4 different chests. What are they connected? Oh, they're not connected to the chest. They're just going back and forth into each other. Some of them are just like running into the dirt. Oh. So there should just be like eggs clogged up in the hoppers. Yeah. See, and that's why I do most of the redstone here. And this doesn't have any ladders up, but this is my secret. Well, not really secret, but this is my netherrack base. This is what I decided to do with all my netherrack. And I used chicken eggs because his chicken farm was right there. And I made a little carrier up there. It's really just useless, and I kind of made it just to be ugly. This is DI Chicken Monkey's house, and in here is carpet, and up here, and this is where his storage is. He hasn't labeled any of the chests. This is his room, and then he has this weird thing where his ladders go up in towers. He has one of these on both sides. We have to go in the ladder, and then he has a whole nother floor just for the guest room. Like, I sometimes sleep here because I am far away from my house when it turns night, and I'm doing some stuff in spawn. So, and there's a whole room for the guest room, and it takes up a whole floor, and it's just 2 beds and 4 chests. So, now. That's it for spawn, and I'll show you this house. Oh, and out of the 3 horses DI Chicken Monkeys owned, 2 of them he accidentally killed. Alright, so this is where I got all my melon seeds. Got an army of, I'm pretty sure this is all melon, none of them are actually pumpkin. He got wheat, carrots, and I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be more wheat. He's also, this is Gottly Hut, also a farmer, because, as you can see, yeah, that's a lot of melons. It's probably more efficient than mine melon farm. Well, maybe. And then there's, oh, and I'm also going to extend on my melon farm. There's the carrots, which I didn't know he had, which would be useful. And he raided a village, and he took some of their stuff, because I've been playing for Minecraft for a long time, but they have 2 kind of, but they just started playing again, so they don't know about the new updates. So in the house is just a ton of 1.14 new items that Gottly Hut collected just for stuff. So he got a blast furnace, he got a smoke, I'm pretty sure. He got some grindstone. His chest room is organized with signs, which is good. And up here is, he got 4 layers. That's empty. I thought that was his room. This is his room at the very top. I thought he had a smoker. But one of my favorite spots, oh, it's like a grill at the top. That's a nice touch. One of my favorite parts is his balcony. His balcony, well, it's just a normal, like, balcony like any others, But the thing I like about it is how he decorated it with the chairs. And it's super high, but he also needs to do something with that. Oh, and he's offering to give me this iron horse. Excuse me, horses. He's offering to give me the iron horse, and I might take it because he got 2 horses, and we both really like. Actually, we both really like white horses, and we also like diamond horse armor. So whenever we're in a creative world, we both do a white horse with diamond horse armor. Alright, so this is the nether portal room. It's just a cobblestone hut because the chicken monkey made it, and most of the things he makes somehow turns up to be a cobblestone hut. Now I get this is a cobblestone because we're in the nether right now. This is welcome. The nether is the worst place you could be. This is chest. This is in case you get stuck, of course. Crafting tables. For some reason, we crafted a ton of crafting tables. I'm gonna keep one. I'm gonna put one there. I'm gonna keep all these because I must have the most. And then it goes up here in our secret spot, and there's an army of pigmen here through the soul sand. If you go through the soul sand, past here, down here through the cobblestone mess. That's when I was defending from a ghast that was shooting at me. Creepers. And this is the water base. So we used to have to take boats before we could like figure out how to do the nether transportation, and it was horrible. Each time you took a river, it led to another lake, and then you had to remember which path to take. And I memorized it. You go wide right, forward, sharp right, and then that's how you get here. And we were running out of boats, but finally we figured out how to do the nether thing and made it way better. So this is where we're going to make our water base pretty much. And if you're wondering why some of this is wood and sand and dirt, it will be fixed up later. But I will bring about a stack maybe of wood I got just to make some outlines. But I had to use all of it to fix this bridge because creepers kept on blowing it up. And I didn't activate the creepers, but I'm not going to say who did. Alright, so it really leads to nothing, but it will lead to something that will lead to a water base, and I finally figured out what I want to make it out of. And I want to make it out of, I wanted to make it out of quartz, but I knew I wasn't going to because quartz could be kind of expensive. So I decided I'm going to make it out of concrete. So I'm going to make white concrete, and it's going to look a lot like other YouTubers' builds because that's pretty much where I got the idea. It's going to look a lot like a white water base that's futuristic, which looks like a lot of other builds. And I'm kind of copying it, but I'm also going to change it a lot, and it's probably going to look worse, and lots of things will be cut out that looks different. And that's just some outlines of wood, but I'm going to make that white concrete later. And then this is the unfinished little wooden base that we made when we first got here, and it's still not going to be complete, and it's probably not going to be complete for a long time. And why there's all these bricks here is because there's clay here. Well, there's clay in a lot of places by the water. So I decided to make bricks because the chicken monkey really likes bricks for some reason, likes making houses out of bricks. But I didn't have enough bricks to give him, so I gave him 5 blocks, and he just made a kind of fortress around the beds. But you know, I'm still going to use them. Well, this is great. I ran out of rotten flesh to eat. Just a random crafting table, and I wonder why that was there, and I want to take it. And I thought, and I remembered, I'm pretty sure I put that there to craft boats. So this is my crafting table, I deserve it. First thing is, you know how you craft 3 doors whenever you craft doors? Well, yeah, so DI Chicken Monkey made this dock, and he crafted doors to put over the dock. But of course he put them also. He just put one random there. And these are the boats. At one point we had 0, because the nether portal was only halfway, kind of. So you rode your boat there, but then you got in the nether portal and you came back here, but you couldn't go through the nether to the other place. So we just had a ton of boats at the island, but I finally, when I fixed that, I put all the boats back. Oh, I missed that jump. Oh, I thought I could make it. And now I'm still hungry, so I can't. Alright. So that was one thing. I was just going to show you the docks that we used to take. They're pretty much useless unless we want to explore in the water anymore. But I'm pretty sure we took almost every path and they all led to a dead end. So this is the next thing I was going to do. It's protected by the Donut Inc. government, a historic monument. And this is the first ever house, the 2x2 dirt shack. Yeah, pretty much that's it. I'm going to light it up so mobs don't decide to... I really want to put on every corner, but I would use them. I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's a historic monument. I have to give my thanks and protection. This is going to become a museum, even though it's in the middle of everything. Is that if somebody makes a shop, you don't make a farm. So then you won't buy from the shop. We're trying to make a good money system for people who don't really have money. So we're trying to make an even system like that. But you can make a farm, but it just would make it less fun. So Noah called, he really wanted the melon farm. So I let him have it, but I made a deal. All the melon I have so far, I will eat the melon until I'm going to eat the melon until he opens his shop. So that melon's mine until he opens the shop. Then I'll sell him the melon. Thing we're going to do is finish the crafting table and add a nice crafting table right there. I got 3 more. So I'm gonna place one right down here. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna load my place up with crafting tables. Oh, and this is where all the wood comes from, and up on these mountains, see, there's just leaves floating. That's pretty much where I get all of my wood. I'm going to place, okay, I saw that coming. That's pretty much it. I wasn't going to do anything, make anything, show you anything. I was just going to craft, really. I was just going to show you this world. And that's pretty much the intro, and that's episode 1. But next episode, I would definitely stop building stuff and doing stuff. Probably on the Water HQ. And yeah.